सेयम देवता इक्षत हंतहमिमास्तिस्रो देवता अनेन जीवेन आत्मनानुप्रविश्य नाम रूपे व्याकरवाणी संयम देवता दैट deity which is such aikshata saw visualized, and here you have to bring back that sentence bahushyam prajayi because it is not mentioned. For that purpose only is again being seen visualizing once again. That purpose is not been fulfilled by just creating the fire, water and earth. Hanta imasti srot devata. Let it be that hanta means let it be that now by entering into these three deities, imasti srot devata anupravishya. The kriya padam is there, anupravishya. By entering into these three deities, how we are going to enter? Anena jivena atmana, in the form of individual soul. Namarupe Vyakarakavani. I shall be clearly manifesting the name and form. Sayam Prakrata Sadakya Devata. Sa Devata, which is that deity which is under discussion. Sadakya. Sadeva Somedamagra Asit. That deity which is under Prakrata, under discussion by name of Sadakya, which is called as existence, which is also the source, Tejabanna Yor, Tejabanna Yoni, which has been stated as the source of fire, water, and earth. Devata, that deity, Ukta, which has been stated before. Ikshitavati, saw, visualized. How? Yatha Purvam, just as before. Bhusyamiti, I shall become many. Tadeva Bahubhavanam Prayojan Nadhyapi Nirvrittam. Why again you are bringing that small statement Bhusyam? Is there because that purpose, Tadeva Bahubhavanam, that purpose of becoming many, Adhyapi na Nirvrittam. Even now it has not been fulfilled. Ityatah, therefore, Iksham Pura Kartavati, that deity, because it is not fulfilled again and again. The deity, here is Strilingam is because Sadakya. Therefore, translating will have to say she only for the Brahman now. So, that deity, she again and again started to do new resolutions to resolve. Sankalpa Ikshitavati. That is, she undertook the act of seeing again and again. Punah Kritavati. Why? Bahubhavanam eva prayojanam urarikritya. By accepting the idea of becoming many to be fulfilled. Bahubhavanam, to become many. Eva, that only. Prayojanam urarikritya, accepting that particular purpose in the mind. Urarikritya, accepting. Keeping in mind the idea of becoming many. To fulfill that purpose itself, again she visualized. Katam means how. Hanta idanim. Hanta idanim. Let it be that now what I am going to do after having created the three deities, fire, water and earth. Now what I have to do? She is visualizing. Ima yatoktaha. Aham is I, will enter. Anupravisha is there later. The word will be coming later. In between these words are the Ima means yatoktaha, tejadyaha, tisro devataha. These three deities which have been already very well explained. Who are they? Tejadyaha, fire, water and earth. Anena jivena iti. In the form of the individual soul. Iti. This has been stated by keeping in mind what? Swabuddhistam purva srishti anubhutam pranadharanam आत्मानमेव स्मरन्ति आह अन्य जीवनात्मन स्वबुद्धिस्थम पूर्व सृष्टि अनुभूतम. The end soul is said, this statement is iti aha, है ना? इति aha is there in the end. aha अन्य जीवनात्मा इति. तो अनेन जीवेन this statement is said by the Shruti. Who is telling this statement? Ananya Jivanatmana. But Shruti, and not only the Shruti, but Shruti is telling that this Sat is stating this in his mind itself, that I would like to enter into these three deities in the form of individual souls. So, what is that in the deity? Swabuddhistam, in the mind. Purva Srishti Anubhutam, of the experience in the earlier creation of what? Pranadharanam Atmanam, the individual soul, which is the sustainer of life force, vital force. Atmanameva smaranti, remembering that, this Sat, that Brahma said this. What did he say? Anena Jivanatma iti. By these words, the Brahman is telling that in the form of the individual souls, what I am going to do? Pranadharana kartratmana iti. Jivanatma means what? Pranadharana. Jiva pranadharane is the dhatu, the verbal root. Pranadharana kartratmana. By becoming the sustainer of the life force, I would like to enter into these deities. Not in the original form as Brahman. This is the most important point here. Jiveda, Anena Atmana not, Anena Brahmana Atmana not. Anena Jiveda. A small debate here on this point also now. Vachana, due to this statement, it is shown that, the test shows that Swatmano avitriktena chaitanya surupataya avishishtyaniteda darshayati. It entered in a form which is non-different to its own nature as consciousness. That's why this is called a Chidabhasa. This Abhas of Chit is most important, not Abhas of Sat or Ananda. That's why we call this by the word Chidabhasa, not Anandabhasa, not Sadabhasa. The name has been given because the entry of that Brahman in the particular form is by consciousness only, mainly by consciousness. Anupravishya. That's we said, Chaitanya Swarupena means Swarupaya Avishishtena. Avitriktena, though two words have been used. Swatmano Avitriktena, non-different to himself. That Brahman is not differentiating this as a part of something. This Jiva, this individual soul is not being separated. Where is partness? How you can separate it? This is a Swatmano Avitriktena. And also again he says, Chaitanya Swarupataya Avishishtena. In a general consciousness form. Avishishtena means a general form of consciousness. Ityetat darshayati. This is what is being shown by the text. By this statement, Anena Jivena Atma. Now comes the word Anupravishya. Having entered into Tejavanna Bhuta Matra Sansargena. What is meant by entering? Like a snake enters into the hole. Huh? Is it like that? Or is a man enters the door into the room? It's nothing like that. Then what is meant by entering here? That's been made clear. Tejo Abanna Bhuta Matra Sansargena. Just by the association, just by becoming possessed, or you can say in the essence of moving towards or mere association with the subtle elements. Bhuta Matra is being told, not on the gross level still. Now it is in the subtle form. Therefore it says Bhuta Matra Sansargena. Bhuta Matra what? Tejavanna Bhuta Matra. Just by mere association with the subtle forms of fire, water and earth. Labdha Vishesha Vijnana and becoming possessed of knowledge of particular things, of those deities, especially entities. From then onwards only he says, I am fire, I am water. That is, those deities will say, I am fire, I am water, I am earth. That knowledge came into existence. Labdha Vishesha Vijnana. Vishesha Vijnana means knowledge. Labdha is possessing. Possessing that special knowledge. Sati, having become so, who? That Brahman, Namacha Rupam cha Nama Rupe. This is Dvand Samasa. Itare Dvand. Napumsaklinga. Neutral gender. Namancha Rupancha, name and form. Vyakaravani, I shall Vispashtam Akaravani. I shall clearly manifest these two, name and form. In what way? Aso Nama Ayam Idam Rupiti. This will be called by this name from now onwards, and this will be having such and such a form from now onwards. Iti Vyakuryam Ityartha, I shall manifest in this way. Now a small debate after giving the general meaning of the mantra. Nanu Nayuktam Idam. This is not right, not reasonable to say that Brahman entered into these deities in the form of individual souls. How he can enter? Who is going to enter? A sansari can enter. And that Brahman is also sansari. There is no transmigration, no movement at all. He is actionless. How he can move? Entering is a form of movement. Therefore he says, Asansarinya, Sarvajnaya, Devataya. And after entering, what is going to get here? Only miseries. How can an intellectual fellow can enter into such a place where only he is going to get miseries, sorrow? So it's totally illogical and unreasonable to say, not reasonable to say that the Brahman has entered into this body. Nayuktam idam. It is not reasonable to tell that asansarinya, for the non-transmigrating Sarvajyaya, omniscient deity Devadaya, buddhi purvakam, to consciously desire. You got in the last part of says sankalpanam anupraveshascha swatantriya sati. Last part of said I'm taking first now. Sankalpanam, and he is consciously desiring to enter the body, and his entering even though he is totally free. Swatantriya satyapi. Notice forcing him to enter. Swatantriya satyapi, and entering to where? Buddhi purvakam aneka shata sahasra anarthashrayam. Aneka shata sahasra anarthashrayam. Thus, for what is going there? Devamanu prashad dukkam anubhavishyami iti. I am going to experience all sorrows. That's to experience the sorrows is entering. Is it not foolish to enter like that? Dukkam anubhavishyami iti. Aneka shata sahasrarthashrayam deham anupravishya. I shall experience sorrows by entering into the body, which is the repository of hundreds and thousands of sorrows, miseries. Iti sankalpanam, to resolve like this, to desire like this, and anupraveshasta, and enter, being free, swatantriya sati, is totally not reasonable. Then satyam eva. Siddhanta says, yes, it is true. And in being an omniscient, an intellectual fellow will not do. How can an omniscient person do that? And on one hand, on the other hand, it is totally non-transmigratory thing. How it can transmigrate from one body to another body, entering like this? He says, satyam eva. Whatever you have said is true. Eva satyam. Yes, it is true. Nayuktam syat. It would not be reasonable at all. Yadi, if he had entered in his own form. But the Brahman is not entered in its own natural form. It has entered in which form? In the form of individual soul, Jivena. Is it not? यदि स्वेनैव अविकृतेन रूपेण अनुप्रवेश्येयं दुःख अनुभवम् इति च संकल्पितवती न तो एवं. If at all, yadi means if at all, that Brahman had entered into its body, in which form? Svena avikritena. It had made the sankalpa that I shall enter in my own unsullied form. Avikritena svena, in my own unsullied form. And I am going to experience here all sorrows. Dukkham anubhavayam. Iti cha sankalpitivati. Yadi, if such a resolve had been done, desire had been done, then what you are telling is right, it will be totally not reasonable at all. Natu evam. But it was not like that. Katamtari, then how was it? Anena jivana atmanano pravishiti vachanat. Because by the statement is very clear, he has entered not through his own or unsullied form, but through the individual form. Jivo hi nama devataya abhasam matram. You see, very, very clear. An individual soul is merely a reflection of that deity Brahman. Buddhyadi bhuta matra sansarga janita adarshaiva pravishta purusha pratibimba jalalshivacha suryadina. It is just a reflection where buddhyadi bhuta matra sansarga janita. It is a reflection which has taken birth due to its relation or connection or association with the subtle elements which are causes of intellect, etc. Buddhi, adi, bhutamatra, with subtle elements called as intellect, etc. Sansarga janita, this is the cause due to the contact or association with these things. Just like example is what? Adarsha eva pravishta purusha pratibimbo. Just like a person who stands in front of a mirror, his reflection will be in the mirror. Or jaladishivacha suryadina, another example. Or just like a sun's reflection in the different forms of water. Because entering into a mirror and the sun entering into water, the reflection has fallen on water or on the mirror. It's just like the person entering into the mirror or sun entering into the water. Similar it is here, the Brahman entering into the body. Through reflection, it is being stated, it has entered. Actually, there is no entry at all, that means to say. The Bimba does not enter by itself. The Purusha has not entered by himself into the mirror. The person does not enter by himself. His reflection is seen, that itself is considered as entering of the person. Similarly, the reflection of the sun is seen, that itself is considered as the entry of sun into the water. Same is with here also. The Brahman's reflection, Chidabhasa, Jiva Bhava, is a reflection on the intellect. The intellect is a mirror. That is called as entry here. The Brahman is not entering by its own natural self, natural form. Achintya, Ananta Shaktimatya. But the problem comes up here, all those examples are with parts. And this Brahma is partless. How can there be a reflection? Then he says, Achintya, Ananta Shaktimatya. Because the contact of the deity with the elements in the form of intellect, etc., whatever it is due to its possession of inscrutable, achintya, the inscrutable and also ananta, the infinite power with the intellect, etc. Shadmatya, Devatayaha, that deity comes in contact with Buddhyadi Sambandha, Chaitanya Bhaso, contact or with association with the Buddhi, etc. A relationship comes up due to which there is a reflection of this consciousness. Devata Sarvaveka Agranimita. And that too, why? That which is due to the non-realization of the true nature of the consciousness of Brahman. Devata Swarupa Viveka Agrana Nimitta. Because we are not able to realize the actual true nature of that Brahman. That due to that ignorance, we are experience a reflection like reflection in our buddhi, in our intellect. And that we call Chidabhasa or Jiva. And then what we experience is Sukhi, Dukhi, Mudha Ityadi, Aneka Vikalp Pratyahetu Syat. And that becomes a cause, is the cause of the multifarious and conflictive ideas. Aneka Vikalpa Pratyahetu Syat is the cause of all these ideas that come up in the mind that I am Sukhi, I am happy, I am Dukhi. Dukhi means I am sorrowful, I am Mudha, I don't know anything, I am total Pratyahetu. The cause of that ideas are there. This is the cause. Chaya matrena jivarupena anupravishtatvat devata. Since the deity has entered merely as a reflection in the form of individual soul, therefore, na daihikaihi swata sukha dukkadi sambadate. Therefore, this deity does not come in contact or itself does not experience all this physical sukha dukkha, happiness, sorrow, etc. etc. Yatha पुरुष आदित्यादय आदर्शोदकादिषु छाया मात्र प्रविष्ठा आदर्शोदकादि दोषैर न संबध्यन्ते तद्वत् देवतापि. Just like a person or that sun whose reflection is in the mirror or water, as and because chaya matra pravishta, as and because they have just entered in the form of reflection, therefore adarsh udakadi doshaihi, all those defects of the mirror or defects of the water will not be related or connected or touched to the person or the sun. Similarly, it is with this deity also is this deity too. It will not be related with any type of doshas, defects of this body, etc. For this, he gives a mantra of Kathopanishad. Surya yatha sarlokas chakshur न लिप्यते चाक्षुषैर्बाह्य दोषैः एकस्तथा सर्वभूतान्तरात्मा न लिप्यते लोककेन बाह्यः. Surya yatha sarlokas chaksha. The sun is the eye of the whole world. Sarvalokas chaksha. Na lipyate is not tainted by chakshushahi, by the ocular defects and also any other bahya doshahi, external defects. Tatha, similarly, this one self, eka, this self is how? One, ekamevad vidyam, where sarvabhutantaratma, in all the beings, is not tainted, is not nalipyate, lokadukkena, by the sorrows of the world external. Akashavat sargatascha nitya, the same Kathopanishad later said, it's that Atman, that Brahman, is all pervasive, sarvagataha, and nitya, it is eternal, just like space, akashavat. And Vridaranyaka 437, dhyayativa, lelayativa, and Kathopanishad was 2 to 11. Kathopanishad was 2 to 11. And this Vasanega Brethren is 437. Dhyayativa, lelayativa. He looks, it seems to be, or he meditates as it were, like, or he moves as it were, etc. Now the Purpaksha, the objector says, no, chaya matrasya jiva mrishaiva prapta. If you are telling this is a reflection, then reflection is what actually? Not real. Similarly, this is also be unreal. The jiva is unreal then. Pravesha is unreal, everything becomes unreal totally. Chaya matrasya jiva, if this individual soul is merely reflection, then it's totally unreal. Mrishaiva prapta. Tatha paralokaya lokadi cha. And thus it's attaining the other world, etc., is also unreal. Naisha dosha. There is no such defect. Why? Sadatmana Satyatvapagamad. Since admitted to be true in its real nature. Sadatmana in its real nature, Satyatvagamad, it is admitted to be true. सर्वंच नाम रूपादि सदात्मनैव सत्यम विकार जातम स्वतस्थो अनृतमेव सर्वम विकार जातम ऑल मॉडिफिकेशंस एंड ट्रांसफॉर्मेशंस नाम रूपादि नेम फॉर्म एक्सेट्रा आर सदात्मनैव सत्यम आर ऑल ट्रू इन देयर ओन रियल नेचर देयर ओन ट्रू नेचर सर्वंच नाम रूपादि विकार जातम ऑल मॉडिफिकेशन ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन सच एज नेम फॉर्म एक्सेट्रा सदात्मनैव सत्यम for all of them are actually true in their own real nature of Brahman. Swatastu, but by themselves they are all unreal indeed. Anritameva. On what basis you are saying so? Vacharamana vikaranavadhim ityuktatvat. Because it is said that all transformations have speech only as a basis and they have nothing in reality itself. Tatha jivopi, so also it is within your soul. There is no doubt. As far as you are seeing this in your soul, with the perspective of Brahman, with the view of Brahman view, then this is real. And if you see this in its own self as a reflection, then it's unreal. Bimba drishti and darpana drishti it is called as. By bimba drishti it is real. And with darpana drishti, it is unreal. Yakshana rupoi balirti nyaya prasiddhi. There is a well-known proverb that an offering should be in accordance with the nature of that particular demigod or deity. So it depends upon how you see it. That means to say, everything depends upon the accordance of the quality of that particular thing. How you are going to see it. If you see a person, oh, he is Rakshasa, then he is a Rakshasa for you. He is a devil. He is an evil for you. And he is a very good man, he is good for you. It depends upon how we look into that thing. And similarly, this individual soul, if we look it in the view of Brahman, then it is real. And if we look it into view as a reflection, then it is unreal. Atah sadatmana sarvivharanam sarvikaranancha satyatvam. Atha, therefore, all sarva vivaharanam, all phenomenal dealings, sarva vikarancha and all transformations are true in their nature. Sadatmana satyatvam, true by their nature as Brahman. And if we see them as different from Brahman, sato anyatve cha anritatvam, then they become unreal. Iti na kaschid dosha. Therefore, hence, in this matter, you can't give any objection, any defect. Tarkikai iha anuvaktam shakya. Tarkiriya kaschid vidosho anuvaktam na shakya. Therefore, by the logicians, in this matter, no defect can be stated. Yatha itretra viruddha dvaitavadaha swabuddhi vikalpa matra atattvanishta iti shakyam vaktam. For them, but we can put defects on them. How? Yatha, just like this particular criticism that you have put on us, the defect that you put on us, that will become unreal. In your doctrine only, this will be applied. This criticism can be applied. How? Because iteretra viruddha dvaitavada. This criticism can be asserted on your doctrine only, as and because all your statements are how? That depending upon iteretra viruddha dvaitavada. The dualistic standpoints are totally contradictory to each other. Iteretra viruddha, contradictory to each other. And all those doctrines are swabuddhi vikalpa matraha. Swabuddhi vikalpa matraha, which are contradictory not only, but another thing is they are mere imaginations of their own minds. There is no supportive Vedas or Upanishad mantras or any such thing. Therefore, atattvanishtaha, and they're rooted in unreality. Iti shakyam vaktum. This can be stated by us on you logicians. तासां त्रिवृतं त्रिवृतं एकैकां करवाणीति सेयं देवता इमास्तिस्रो देवता अनेनैव जीवनात्मनानुप्रविश्य नाम रूपे व्याकरोत् सैव तिस्रो देवता प्रविश्य. Again that deity have entered into the three deities, thought or visualized that what have to do now? Tasam trivritam ekekam karavani, with the idea that I shall now make each one of these into threefold. Two times it is fold. Threefold. Trivritam. Ekekam, each and every one of those tasam. Those is fire, water and earth. Karavani, I would like to do threefold of these, each and every one. Iti, same devata, so that which is such, the deity, Brahman, Imastasura devata, which has such and entered already into these three deities, as stated before, Anena Jivanatmana, in the form of individual soul, Anupravisha, entered the Namruvyakroth, clearly manifested the name and form. Saivam Tisro Devata, that deity which is such, Tisro Devata, Anupravishya, having entered into the three deities, Swatavasthe Bijabhute Avyakrite Namarupe Vyakaravani Ikshitra. How it entered? Where were these actually? They are not different from Brahman. They are within the Brahman. But how they are now? Still in the form of seed. As it says, Anupravishya, after it entered, how it's thinking? It saw thus. How it saw? Swatmavasthe Bijabhute Avyakrite. Now how it is? Avyakrite is unmanifested. It is unmanifested name and form. Exist where? Swatmavasthe, in me only. In which form it is existing? Bijabhute, which is existing as in the form of seeds. Vyakaravani tikshitva, I shall clearly manifest them. This is what it resolved or desired. And tasan cha means and tasan tisranam devatanam ekekam, of those three deities, fire, water and earth, I shall make each one of these ekekam trirutam karavani, each of one of these three gods threefold and again threefold and again threefold. Why is this stated like ekekam trivritam? Ekekam trivritam. This is why. Don't think that all three mixed together and made one. Only one threefold, not like that. Then who will be predominant among them? If they put equally together, just like a rope, the three strands of a rope, if we take like that, then all the strands are equal there. It's not here like that. One is predominant, two becomes non-predominant. And certainly one thing is being generated here now, created. Three things are being created. Therefore, Trivritam, it has been said two times. Ekaikasya Trivrit Karane, Ekaikasya Pradhanyam. It's very clear. Ekaikasya Trivrit Karane, in making each one threefold, what happens is Ekaikasya Pradhanyam Syat. Each one in turn becomes predominant. Doyor Gunabhavo, and in turn take the other two, and the other two in turn takes secondary place. Annatha, otherwise, he Rajvaiva Ekavitritkaranam Syat. Otherwise, the process of threefold making would be just like one single rope by the three strands of it. So, plating of three strands into a rope is not like that over here. Annatha I said, and it would have been like that. Rajvaiva Ekameva Tirvilkaranam Syat. But there would not be a Natu Tisrina Pratak Tirvilkaranam iti. and but there will not be a distinct process of making three gods into three different entities. Evam hi, in this way, Tejopannana Prithak Nav Pratyalabhasyat. In this way, indeed, they got separate names and separate ideas of I am the fire, I am the water, and I am the earth. Teja idam ima apo annam idam iti. This is fire, these are water, and this is earth. Saticha pritannam pratyalabhe devadanam samyavarasya prasiddhi prayojanam syat. Saticha. And when the gods, in this way, the gods is that fire, water, and earth. In this way, when they got separate names and ideas, then only what's happening? Samyak vivarasa prasiddhi prayojanancha syat. The fructification of the proper use of the three gods will be endowed over here. Until unless you are not going to endow three different entities with by the threefold process, they will not be useful at all for any purpose. In their individual subtle form, Bhudamatra form, they serve no purpose. Therefore, he says, Saticha Pritang Nama Pratyalabhe. As and when these three deities were endowed with separate entity by the threefold process, then what happened was, these became useful. Samyavarasa prasiddhi, the proper uses of the three gods will be ensured. Evam ikshitva, they were having seen thus, Sayam Devata, this Brahman, which was such that deity, Imastisra Devata, in the form of Anenaiva Yathoktena Jivena, as before, as already described, in that individual form, individual soul form, this deity, Imastisra Devata, Surya Bimbavad Anta Pravishya, just like the sun or the person entering into the water and mirror. Similarly, Anta Pravishya have entered into them Vairajam Pindam. Bhashakar just put one more here, interpolated here now. Not directly, through entering first, where he entered? Vairajam Pindam. Reflection first into the body of Virat, and then into the bodies of Devadinam Pindan Anupravishya, verily, accordingly to its according to its desire, its own desire, Namarupe Vyakarot, it manifested the name and form, Ayam Idam Rupaiti, let this have this name and this form.